Hello, collective. Welcome back. I am filming this on November 10th. It is the day before the 11/11 portal. Also, we have officially entered in Mercury retrograde. So, just a reminder to stay calm and just really know that, like, this is the time that just to take for yourself to not really do too much, kind of go into hermit mode, take care of self, get that rest, because you may be facing setbacks, but just to stay really in high vibration at this time. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the energy, but I did channel a song, so I wanted to kind of pull on that energy along with whatever else Spirit has for us. But the song that I had received, oh no, I just channeled it. It's been on my brain though for a little while. Is the it's the Boys to Men end of the end of the road. So it's like the we have come to the end of the road. Those are the lyrics. It although we've come to the end of the road, it's unnatural. You belong to me, I belong to you, and they can't let go. So this is like an energy that I'm receiving. It like every time that I hear this song, it just sounds like it's somebody's like super attached to your energy. They're having difficulty letting go, and that's what they're struggling with. I also was kind of like getting the energy that with this Mercury retrograde, I was already channeling my previous read, some Mercury and retrograde energy about maybe exes coming back, but I truly feel like this is a test. It's like the question is, have you learned your lesson about allowing certain people back in with their like manipulation tactics? It's like, but I also have a feeling that like whoever's in my collective, we've gotten to the point where it's like they can try all they want. It's not going to change the outcome. It's already, it's done data. So it's just kind of like the song, like, even though we've come to the end of the road. So like there is no more road for you to travel with this person, but they can't let go. So, I'm going to kind of pull on that energy and see what's going on. So I'm going to pull Mercury retrograde energy. We also have a lot of other planetary alignments in retrograde. So it's a good time to check your birth chart and see how, which planets you have in certain houses, and see possibly how that could be affecting you. So I'm going to go ahead and ask Archangel Michael to please protect me as I channel this message. Please protect me and my collective. For who may need to hear this at this time, please allow me to clearly and collectively deliver this message to who may need to hear it and for their highest good. Spirit. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get a leading energy. Holy Spirit, Holy Energy. Can I get a leading energy? Leading energy, Spirit. Leading energy. We have Triumph. This is also giving Chariot card, so it's like definitely that movement forward. And then we have Firm Foundation. And then we have Foundation and Achievements. So it's looking good for you, collective. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Light card, which is the Sun. So not only do you have, you're moving on to your firm foundation, but you have happiness at the end of the tunnel, especially with this foundation and achievements with the, I'm seeing like the rainbow. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel, That's beautiful. This is beautiful energy, collective. Like I said, it's like for you've kind of come to the end of the road of cycles, limited beliefs. People can no longer join in on this newfound path to your achievements and your newfound firm foundation. Because now it's like we have the firm foundation and then foundation and achievements. Right after that, and I have like it's like I have 4 out here. It's a reminder that you are loved. You're capable of being loved. Um, you know, I'm really getting that your movement forward and like the fact that you're still standing really firm in your boundaries, where you're going in life, the new choices that you have made, it's really got these ops of yours really just like uneasy. And that's possibly why it's like they see that you're still achieving things, they see that you're moving forward without them, and you're happier. If and even if you're not outwardly saying it, it's like you not going backwards is showing them that they just kind of weighed you down in that way. So that's really beautiful energy right out the gate. And it's like, you're also having this like with the light card, it's really giving, it's the sun card in the original tarot. And it's like, I don't know why I just heard the I saw the sun, opened up my eyes, I saw the signs. You know what? I feel like it's the energy is like you saw the signs. If this isn't already somebody who has come towards you and you had to stay firm on that boundary, like no, the answer is no. No is a full answer. I'm not going backwards. The boundary is what it is. I'm moving forward with this triumph card because I deserve to be happy. Yeah, and look, and this is conflict. This is conflict and defeat for someone else. Your movement forward. And then we have deception and envy right underneath of that. This is their energy. The conflict and defeat and like deception and envy. They can't stand that like that you won't go back into an old cycle with them. They can't stand that you're sitting here in this like I know my light and you're not going to come here and dim it anymore. That has them looking at you with this evil, deceptive, like, what can I do? What can I take for them to put their light out? Because they're sitting in this conflict and defeat. I'm also hearing once you left, the light left with you. So now they're slowly falling down to the depths of their own darkness. Well, that's their own baggage. I feel like a lot of the times when these energies come up, that it's like they can't let something go, it's because they mishandled you. They didn't see the light that you had when you were with them. They didn't see that you were that firm foundation, and that together you could have had achieved a home, a family, great things together. But they chose to abuse it. They chose to mishandle you. They chose to let you just walk away and not take any accountability for their actions. So what are you going to do? You're going to keep moving forward. I'm also like, I'm hearing that they don't want to take accountability for their actions or for why they are where they're at, and where you're going is much better because they feel like they didn't do anything. That's just stupid. The energy that I'm feeling is very like victim mentality, but in response to your achievements. It's like they want to paint you in such a bad light, but the thing is that like you're over here shining, and whatever they're saying in the background, it doesn't add up because you still have positive movement forward. Can you tell me more about this energy, Spirit? Tell me more. Tell me more about this energy. Yeah, we have King of Swords. You possibly had said something to them that was honest. Possibly about who they were. With the moon. Something that was hidden. Maybe you have mental clarity about the illusions that they tried to set. Your intuition was on point, and it's like you had the mental clarity to tell this person, because the King of Swords is also an energy of somebody who's, speaks the truth. Somebody who lays down the law and is like, no, I see right through you. And I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to stand on my firm foundation, and I'm not going to let you manipulate me. Cast illusions anymore. Yep, and look at the sun actually came out. Sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there will be sun. Yeah, see, you have a lot of positive movement forward. You're on to your happiness. It's like you're beaming right now, and they see that, and that's why they want to come back and they want to dim your light. But they don't understand that it's like you've already passed the test. You've already passed the test more than once. So even if they're gonna come back, you're gonna ace it. You're gonna be able to see it before that person even pops up at your front door or pops up somewhere where they know that you're gonna be. This is giving me very like stalker vibes as well. So and I don't say that to scare anybody, but like, you know, just be very aware of your surroundings. You know, I'm not getting like a harmful thing. It's just like I feel like they can't take no for an answer, so they want to keep seeing, are they faking it? Are they faking their happiness? Are they really sitting here telling the truth about where they're at in their life? You know, are they really as happy as they look? Yeah. We have firm foundation achievement. We have the sun card twice. The light and the actual sun and the tarot came out. You have opportunity. You are looking at things as a glass half full, not half empty. And that's what has them in conflict and defeat, is because you guys don't vibrate on the same level anymore. You just don't. Yeah. You know, while they're facing financial loss, lack of stability, this is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You know, it's like their success is fleeting. They're facing problems, and now they're becoming insecure because you're standing in your happiness. And then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Relationship problems, arguments, disharmony. It's like, maybe this is what the energy was when you were with them. There was constant problems, you know, and it led to the breakup. It led to a separation. Family, business, friend, you know, it could all, you know, if this was a relationship, it's like they were constantly trying to put you down. And so once you leveled up and you said, I'm no longer going to settle for less, I am no longer going to accept what I do not deserve because I know my worth, you're stepping into the sunlight. You're stepping into your firm foundation. Now, what they wanted for you, because they wanted you to go down with the sinking ship, which is the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in reverse. That's what they wanted for you. But it's not going in that direction. Not with the first energy coming out being firm foundation of achievements, triumph. You're having success. You're successfully moving forward. And we have the light. No. They can't turn the wheel karma backwards. Yep, but this person's stubborn. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This energy is very greedy as well, especially with that it kind of coincides with the song, like I can't even though we've come to the end of the road, I can't let go. You belong to me. Like, that's what this energy is. It's just like the song. They're saying, like, you belong to me, I belong to you. If I can't have you, nobody else can. But they're looking at you like a possession with this King of Pentacles in reverse. It's like they're not seeing you for what potential you have as a person. It's like you're only material to them. You're not human. You don't have feelings. It's like, what can they take from you as well? Because you're over here achieving things on your own. And this King of Pentacles is also like an obsessive energy. But look, dishonesty, Seven of Swords. They just want to come in and take from you. You know, it's like the Seven of Swords speaks of like, a theft, trickery, deception. And that's exactly what this King of Pentacles in reverse, the energy is that they're greedy, right? So they want to come in and take this firm foundation from you. But see, you're in this King of Swords energy. You have mental clarity on what this person is and what they are coming towards you to create, which is loss, with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. They may come towards you because they don't want you to be happy, especially with that 10 of Cups in reverse. They want you to be in this reversed energy, which right after that came the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is their energy. They want to turn your dharma into karma. And the thing is, the only way that that's going to happen is if you ride their train. If you get on, you take that ticket and you ride their train. You're moving forward into another direction. And they're just going to have to sit in their own energy. And that's what they don't want. Yeah. This is an ending to the second. We have come to the end of the road. This is what if they come towards you, this person who is in this King of Pentacles energy comes towards you, greedy, you're going to know what, who they are. They're stubborn. Misery loves company. They're they only are, they're materialistic. Maybe when you were with this person, you lost a lot of money because they were constantly like, buy me this, buy me that. And you were always putting yourself last. Now you've left the situation and you're putting yourself first. And that's why you have triumphant movement forward. You have a firm foundation because this person can't come and take it from you anymore. Look. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You are taking care of yourself. You are independent. And you're watering your own garden. Let's get some clarification, Spirit. Who is this King of Pentacles energy? This greedy, stubborn person. Can I get some clarifying energy on who this person is? This here. Could we have some clarifying energy of who this person is? Now, this is a deck that I made just to add a little bit more clarification. It's going to be signs. It's going to be birthdays, years that they were born, or whatever else may come out. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, who is this King of Pentacles energy for my collective? This could be a Taurus. But also remember, this could be your sign or their sign. Who is this King of Pentacles energy? Someone that you knew long term. But the Taurus is also giving me like money, material things. So again, this is the energy of this person. Unless that is you, your wow, Spirit, that's a lot. Okay, let's put this all back. We did have the only one that flipped over though was Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, born between November 19th, November 23rd. That could be a sign, your sign or theirs. Tell me more. King of Pentacles in reverse energy, Spirit. We have Year of the Snake. This is also somebody that could be, you could be Year of the Snake, or they could be Year of the Snake, or that you could have, the separation could have occurred this year, because we are in currently the Year of the Snake. Anything else? We have Cancer. Your sign, their sign. And we have Karmic. And it fell on the bottom. It fell on the ground. So it was like they don't want you to know that this is who it is. This person's karmic to you. Somebody that you knew long term. It could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, born in November. Or this could also be something that is happening in this month, which we currently, they may pop back up during this Mercury retrograde between November 19th and November 23rd. Just maybe that could be a warning. We have Year of the Dog that came out. Ooh. Okay, something about the year of the dog, because they didn't want me to say that. Who is this King of Pentacles in reverse? We also have Libra. Your sign or their sign? Can I get one more? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Who is this King of Pentacles in reverse? All right. We have Sagittarius. So, again, that kind of coincides with the cusp, Sagittarius. So, that could be your confirmation. Any of those signs could be a clue as to who this person is to you, if any of that resonates. This story may be for you. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What else is going on with this energy? What else is going on with this energy? We have Temperance. Yeah. It's time that balance is restored into your life after this cycle has ended. It is time. And your angels, your ancestors are guiding you forward. So just pay attention, use your discernment, and listen to your angels. They are going to give you signs. If you're seeing numbers, if you're seeing synchronicities, if your intuition is telling you, hey, don't go this direction, for instance, if you're guided to leave at a specific time, or you're guided to go a different direction than you normally did, it's for a reason. Listen to it. They are protecting you. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. And this is giving me, because I'm really feeling like all the reverse energy is this other person. Lack of control, lack of direction, self-doubt, aggression, arrogance, carelessness. They're facing obstacles in their life, and that's why it's like they want to come and take, like, they want to take your firm foundation from you, because they don't understand how it's not phasing you in the way that it's phasing them. This separation that you may have had, because the Ten of Cups also is giving me, it's like breakup, right? You guys had misaligned values. There was a disconnection within the relationship. There were constant problems. There was insecurity within the relationship, because this person was stubborn and they were just trying to be, they weren't loyal. They were dishonest. They were deceiving in the relationship. The cycle needed to come to an end. And now that, the Temperance card is out here, it's like balance and harmony is being restored in your life, but they still are facing the lack of control, because the energy is theirs, not yours. And when you are around and entangling yourself within their energy, you were dealing with their karma as well. So once you stepped away from that, they can face it on their own. Yeah, look. And then we have isolation, loneliness. They've lost their way. This person is at a distance at this time, and look, the Nine of Pentacles back at the bottom of the deck. Your stability is causing them a lot of grief. They're now really feeling the loss of you, but that's part of their karma. Yeah, because it's like this came out, and it's like the Four of Cups in reverse, right? It's like they're bored, they're detached. It's like they're feeling sorry for themselves because you didn't want anything to do with them anymore. Look, disharmony, isolation. Again, they're feeling really alone. It keeps coming out, but it's also giving me with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Nobody wants to work with them anymore because their mask has fallen. Everybody is saying no to them, is what I'm hearing. And there's somebody who's in this King of Pentacles, they don't even know what the word no means. It's probably the first time in their life they've even had to really take it and be like, okay, well, this person means no. Or maybe that's why they're saying, I can't let you go because you belong to me. That's the vibe. because they don't understand the word no. You don't belong to anybody. You are your own vessel. Look, and then we have, of course, the Emperor in reverse, which is domination. This is all this person wants to come in with. They just want to dominate you. They just want to have control because they have control issues. And then we have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And that's, that's really their energy. They're unreliable. They're lazy. They're not even going to give you what you deserve to be in a relationship. And that's probably why you walked away and you closed the door. It says, this just speaks of closed cycles that they can't handle. And it's giving me exactly what the energy of that song was. Yeah. Something about somebody planning something. Either this is you planning your investments. This is you putting in work to what you have going on into your long-term vision. Or this person is reflecting on all of the work that they did against you. And then we have the King of Cups. Possibly, all the work that they put up against you when you're still in this King of Cups upright. You're a good leader. You're balanced. You're supportive. You're considerate. You were generous with this person. That's what the King of Cups, it's like they invested to create that wall between you guys. And they are left with that one little pentacle. But what they don't see is that you rose to the top of the mountain that they built, and you're off to the other side without them. And you will continue to be this person who is grounded, who, is compassionate. It's like they didn't break you. And that's what's probably getting them is that they couldn't dominate you. They couldn't change who you were like they've changed everybody else that they've probably burned or hurt. Yeah, and now they're just sitting in your memory with the Six of Cups. But I think it's also like they're realizing like, oh, they were really innocent in this. I should have probably, but it's a little too late is what I'm hearing. They want a reunion. This is giving me that Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I heard the Knight of Cups. They might take action to come in and tell you all of the sweet nothings. But look, this is just a fishy offer. We have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups energy. And then this is the truth. You know the truth on top of it. You have who this person is. They are not a king. They aren't even somebody who can take action. They're in reverse energy. Emperor in reverse energy. King of Pentacles in reverse energy. They just want to Seven of Swords you. Be dishonest. They want to take from you, deceive you. They're going to come in with an offer and an apology. You know the truth. You have mental clarity of what they truly are. You are being told to remember that. Because this apology is fake. This little love offer that they're going to try to come in and tell you, oh, but I still love you. I'll always love you. Lies. No, they just want to take from you. They see what you have. They see that you are onto your achievements and you have a firm foundation even though you're not with them. This is what they want. Yeah. And you have Ace of Cups coming towards you and you have victory. Victory, success. We have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and a victory and success. That is your energy. You are moving forward triumphantly. These give the same energy. You know the truth. You have unconditional love. You are unconditional love. And you deserve to be with somebody who gives you this in return. Not somebody who's just going to come in with a little fishy apology. Trying to say, I'm sorry for everything that I've done. Even though I really still want to just control you. Emperor in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. And deceive you. Because I'm greedy. Because I can't let you go. No. You don't deserve that type of energy. If this hasn't already happened, because I could be speaking about a situation that you already passed. This could have happened already. It depends on what timeline you're in. Now, if you're not, this could be speaking of Mercury retrograde energy, and what they're dealing with right now is they're feeling defeated. They're feeling like they need to rush in because they see you still moving forward with your life and you're achieving great things, and they want a piece of it. Now, if you've already passed the test, the guidance is that you stay strong in that, because this person can't let you go. Whether you feel like the no is always going to be the answer, they don't know what that means. Even though no is a full answer, they don't understand that. And these people are just dum-dums. Let's see what else do we have going on, Spirit? Let's see what the vibe is. What is the vibe? I'm not trying to make this one too long because I do want to upload it, but what is the vibe, Spirit? We have love affair, dirty little secret, sex fix down low. Oh, so somebody just wants to come forward and be lustful with you because they're not satisfied in whatever other connection they have going on. Yeah, look, we have longing, missing you. We have running, and then feminine energy. So this person could possibly have a relationship already, like they've moved on, but they're like longing for you, and they want a reunion. That came out. I could be speaking to a feminine energy. This has gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Like maybe you were very nurturing to this person, and they're over here dealing with somebody new, and but it's really just so that they can get their little sex fix, right? But they're over here in their real energy. They're longing for you because they're in denial of what you were to them. They're just making up excuses to keep over here in this love affair energy. It's like you're not going to take them back, so they're just going to go find somebody to fill the void is the energy. But they're never going to be able to fill the void of what they're missing, because you were going to be this mothering, this nurturing person. If this is not your energy, if this is possibly somebody you had children with, if I am speaking to a feminine energy, if I am speaking to a masculine energy, this could be a feminine energy feeling like they're running away from you, and they're longing. But you know what? This is their consequence for their bad choices. It's their bed. They have to lay in it now. They wanted to play games. They wanted to send mixed signals. Well, that's their consequence, is for them to have to be missing you. You don't get to just have little affairs and cheat on somebody when that's your consequence. Now you're going to be stuck in that same cycle. We have antisocial, and they're feeling silent treatments left out. This is how they're feeling. They're feeling like you're leaving them out. You're choosing to give them the silent treatment, and maybe you are. Maybe they don't deserve one more word from you, because you know what they're up to. And then we have recharge. Breathe, let go, clear your mind. So this is something that you possibly need to let go. Maybe you're being told that you need to recharge your energy at this time. Maybe go buy some water, recharge your energy, sit outside in the sun. And then we have hopeful in reverse. It flew out in reverse. So either this is like they know that the hope is gone. They're no longer optimistic, or this is you. It's like there's no hope in this situation anymore. You're moving forward, and you're not trying to sit there and act like you're going to give false hope to a dying situation. Yeah, and then we have masked, hiding, concealing, deception. So somebody is masked. If somebody does come towards you saying, oh, I'm not with anybody, just know that's not the truth. They're over here getting their little fix. And you know, if they don't play their cards right, if they're not, I just heard, if they're not wrapping it up, their consequences that they're gonna be stuck with a possible love child. I just heard that. Or this could be that somebody was over here having a relationship on the side, having a love affair, and they're concealing the fact that they got somebody pregnant. And the consequence is that they played this game. They made the bad choices. Now they're going to be stuck with that consequence. They could be running from this. They could be in denial that the baby's even theirs. And now they want to come and they want to talk to you about everything that's going on in their life, hopeful that you'll feel sorry for them. That could be for someone. Tell me more. Psychopath, abusive, yep, unpredictable. So this person is somebody that you possibly had like a DV situation with in the past. Conniving, like they just want to say all the things just kind of make you feel a certain way, but it's all a game. It's just a game to them. Laughter, happiness, joy, and they see you still happy. They can't stand that you're so happy without them and that you're healing. Yeah, toxic, because that's all that they brought to the table was drama. And you walked away from that and you're finally able to smile again. You're healing. You're in your own happiness. You're in that Nine of Pentacles energy, independent. You've stepped into your happiness era. And this is what they want to bring to you. All of their toxic, chaotic mess. Because they want to run away from something that they created. That's the energy. Tell me more. Envy. And they can't stand. This came out over here. Deception and envy. They are so unhappy that they couldn't turn you toxic. They can't stand that you aren't like them. Because you're sitting over here happy, joyful, healing, and they're still stuck in this energy. Psychopath, conniving, toxic, resentful. But they couldn't turn you cold, so that's why they're mad. That's not what you came here to do. That's not what you're of the light. You're of the light. You're meant to shine. You're meant to spread your happiness. This person just wants to bring you down. Look it. And then we had lust come out. Greed. King of Pentacles energy. This person is just... they're seeing your glow up. Your new opportunities. They see that you are on your rise. And they want to come in and create problems for you. To knock you off that pedestal. And it's all because they ran away, or, they ran away. You decided to cut cords. You're like, well, all right, I'm going to keep moving forward, though. They're possibly dealing with a feminine energy. Could be in a tricky situation where they got caught up because they were being risky. And they're trying to run away from that situation because they're going to come in and say that they miss you. Let's talk. I need a reunion. Don't go. No, because it's a trick. They're coming in with a mask. They want you to feel sorry for them. I'm also hearing like energy vampire. They want it's like they want you to feel sorry for them, but it's all an emotional, it's an emotional energy grab is what I'm hearing. So don't fall for it. Especially if this person you haven't been with for a while and you know that they moved on, and then they come towards you and they're like, oh, I'm unhappy. So-and-so, told me that they're pregnant, but I don't think it's mine. No, it's probably theirs. They just don't want to take responsibility. Especially if it's somebody who has children already. And it's like, Or maybe this is, they're going through something with somebody that they had children with. Maybe they had children before they met you. But that's not your problem. Tell me more, Spirit. What else is going on? We have siblings, brother and sister. Tell me more. What is the siblings? Shocking, surprise, unexpected. Tell me more. My throat feels like it wants to close. Okay, so somebody could be working with your siblings. Because we have work, job, and business, and shocking, surprise, unexpected. But this is giving me like something about some type of news about their sibling. Tell me more. Ooh, that fell on the floor. Excess, too much. Ooh, somebody did too much. This is giving me gluttony. So it's like maybe somebody was doing some type, maybe somebody's sibling who they were working with is receiving news that like they're I just heard spell work. So like maybe they were trying to do spell work on you that you would overeat and like it's backfiring now, or it's just like they're getting news that it's not working. Maybe it did at one point, and then we have the access, and we have Capricorn is what came out. I'm also seeing like new doors are opening for you. And then we have Capricorn. This could be your sign or their sign. This could also be something that's happening at the end of December, early January. New doors will be opening up. They're going to get surprising, unexpected news. Oh, masculine energy. So masculine energy was working with their siblings to bring you some type of shocking news. And then this is source and return, but I'm giving like God is no longer working with them. I'm also just heard like God is no longer answering their prayers, and this is shocking to them that they don't have divine source help anymore. Probably because of what they did to you. Yeah, we have technology, but it's in the reverse. I just heard that like maybe you changed your passwords, you changed your phone number, you somehow denied access to them. They no longer have access to certain things. And that's why it's like shocking to them that they can't keep attacking you. It's no longer working. And then we have energy work. Yep. So, and this came out right underneath the excess. This is exactly what I got with the spell work. So they were doing energy work to bring you some type of, to make you eat more, so that you could gain weight. Possibly that would affect, what you did for work. Maybe it would make you more sluggish. It would, it would make you too tired to perform. But this is shocking that it's like, everything's backfiring. This is also giving me that like source is giving them shocking news. Like, oh, you want to mess with my chosen one? Well, guess what? We're going to return it to you. And now they're receiving the tower that they sent for you. This is giving me backfire. Like God just put their hand in and blocked it. All this energy work that they were trying to do. But new doors are opening up for you, possibly in January, end of December, early January. So the beginning of the new year is going to be, look at ugly spell, beauty spell. And then it came out right after energy work. So this is what the energy that they were sending you is they were trying to make you, possibly because they felt like they couldn't get to you energetically to bring your vibration down. So they were going to try to attack your look so that maybe people wouldn't work with you. We have energy work, ugly spell, and then excess, too much, gluttony. So they were trying to mess with the way your weight, the way you looked. But I'm hearing that they're getting shocking news. Possibly if this masculine energy worked with their siblings, or even if it resonates with your siblings, they're getting shocking news that it's all going to backfire. You're going to probably see them start losing their hair. Look, and then we have, this came out in reverse, healing. Yeah. They're not going to be on the mend, because like in when it's not in reverse, it's healing, recovery, mending. It kind of came out in the struggle position, so maybe this is what they were trying to stop, was your recovery. But you are recovery. It's like you're healing from everything that they did to you, and that's shocking to them. Tell me more. Yep, and then we have promiscuous lust, sidewalk gang. So this person could have met somebody, like a lady of the night. This masculine energy, because it flew all the way over here. Maybe that's their third wheel right now. I don't know why I just heard STD. And then look, we have transformation, rebirth, upgrade. They couldn't stop your transition. They cannot stop your rebirth. You are rising. You will have new doors opening for you. You will have foundation and achievements. Light is at the end of that rainbow. All they did was open these doors for you. Was to push your awakening, to allow you to know what your worth is, where you stand, and how powerful you really are. You're possibly having upgrades at this time. And we have Libra that came out. This is also giving me justice. This is your justice. They're going to have to watch you win. If this isn't your sign, it could be their sign. But it's really, as soon as it popped out, I heard justice. And then we have snapped, unhinged, instability. So yeah, this person is not good right now. And that could be possibly because of the energy work that they did. Oh, this person looks crazy. But that's the energy. They're like, they're pulling their hair out. And then this came out in reverse. Is the divination. Yeah, because their spell work backfired. Divination in reverse. It's causing them to be unhinged, unstable, crazy, pulling their hair out. This person looks crazy. All because of the energy work that they were sending you. All of this ugly spells and everything, it just backfired. It just backfired. And that's justice. I'm hearing like, God, your ancestors are done with these games. They will no longer allow this to keep going on. Because I'm hearing my baby's going to get what they deserve. And what that means is that the divine help is on your side. Your dharma is coming in and their karma is coming in. Look, and then we have lover at the bottom of the deck. If this person comes to you, the answer is no. It's also giving me like this person's like all in red. It's like giving me like the devil vibes. It's like the temptation. They want to come towards you with temptation. Will you make a deal with the devil? Have you learned your lesson? That is the test. They're going to come in possibly trying to bring you flowers, act like, I miss you and I love you. Please come back to me. No. Like we have parents in reverse and we have deity in reverse. So the divine creator and their ancestors is what I'm getting. This person could have parents. I don't know why I heard I envisioned like crossed over parents. So this could be the divine is like, and their parents that are on the other side are like, we didn't raise them like this. Or they're just, it's time for them to own up to what they did. Or this could also be an energy of like, this is somebody who is not being a parent. Doesn't want to co-parent. if that resonates. But I have Source and I have Divine Creator in reverse. No longer will they be working with them. Their prayers will not be heard. They've already, I'm feeling like they've already sold their soul. Look, and then we have guilt and remorse that popped out. This is the energy that they're sitting in. All because they wanted to come towards you and affect you and knock you off of your firm foundation. We have Leo in reverse. This could be a low vibrational Leo. And then we have impersonation. So this could be somebody, and it's in reverse. So this could have been somebody who was trying to impersonate you. They can no longer do that. I'm also hearing like we're trying to cloak in your energy, and I just got like a wave of like coldness over me. Yeah, so they could be trying to cloak themselves in your energy. They could no longer do that. Possibly when they were going to get this divination work. Yeah, and this person is fighting addiction right now. So this person is strung out, unhinged, possibly using to cope. All because everything's backfired. Everything they wanted for you to feel, everything that they wanted you to they wanted you in this unhinged, crazy energy. And then we have, this came out in reverse, but it's block, interfere, intrude, hinder. It's like, and it's giving me like, it came out in reverse. So like, they can no longer, I just heard cock block. So they can no longer try to interfere with your future relationships. Because they don't like, they feel like you belong to them. Right? That was the channeled song. They feel like they feel like you belong to me and I belong to you. I can't let you go. But guess what? We've come to the end of our road. That's why it's in reverse. It flipped out in reverse. They can no longer interfere. And then we have set up in reverse. Yeah, so if this is already past energy, they tried to set a trap for you and it didn't work. Or this is going to happen. They're going to try to set a trap for you and it will not work. The divine will step in and you have a level up coming your way. You have a level up coming your way. Because you have stayed a reliable, helpful, you've stayed friendly. You know, it's like you don't want problems. And that's why you're going to have prosperity, abundance. Your firm foundation will be untouched and you will have positive movement forward. Your happiness is here. Even if this is one final test with this person, this energy, I see that there is going to be divine intervention. This person has done a lot, but it has only added to your ability to upgrade and be reborn. This could have been a catalyst twin, is what I'm hearing. But regardless, this person was really trying to stop and hinder your healing. And the divine is gonna step in because they're trying to close your doors. And you deserve for every single one of them to be open for you because you've done the work. Let's get an advice card and I'm going to close this out, Spirit. Let's go ahead. Can I close this message out, Spirit, with some advice? We have where there is hope. Don't believe that past defeats or disappointments will keep you from succeeding. True success grows from the lessons. A hopeful heart never gives up. Every lesson is for your testimony. And where there is hope, there is movement for you to keep going forward. We have shine bright. It's never a mistake to give all of yourself. Some will take it for granted, but others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. That is what I was just saying. Don't dim your light. Shine bright, baby. Shine as bright as till their shades aren't even going to be enough to cover it. Keep shining. One more. Thank you. And then it says, don't hide. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. You need to continue shining bright. Your future awaits you. You have achievements. Everything you've been working on, continue doing so. This Mercury retrograde is going to prove to you what you're capable of. That you are capable of continuing to stay on path no matter who tries to come and knock you off. Keep shining bright. Don't hide. You are needed. Your talents, your abilities, your gifts. It's time to dream big. Remember that, collective. These people may have tried to bring you down, but you are moving forward. You are strong. You know that. You're building your foundation, your future. Stick with it. I hope you guys have a good one. Stay prayed up. Have a good night.